Hold on. Alright. Let's see something here. Here's where our plots are. Hey, you guys, look what we got. We got us a new friend. That's Willie. Willie, that's Olivia, that's Perry, and that's Hector. Welcome to your new home. Alright, so this right here is what we're going to do. We're going to start collecting some resources. We're going to look around for the best place, and we are probably going to start just making a base here until we can find a way to get some pigs. Jeez, we got to fertilize our crops. We're just going to let stuff start spawning in. And as we go, we'll figure it out from there, but I'm going to start putting a nice little base up. Maybe down over there. It's nice and flat. Lots of room. We can still add, you know, where we're at over here too. I mean, this is where we started. We got our water well here, but we can actually make a couple more tanks. I wonder, I could probably even just move this water tank and everything. Right? You could pick them up. Yeah, I could still pick him up. I can get a drink if I want. Okay, we'll do that. I picked up the crop plots here. I think we're going to move over to the other side. I know there's birds over there, but we want to try and mess with them anyway and try and grab one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move over here. We're probably going to put a small base down on this side for all these rocks and stuff because there's a lot of room here. We can keep adding to it as we go. I'm not really worried about these birds. I'm sure they'll give us drama, but let's move some of these guys over here. It's a little wet, but this is probably where we'll start our first little base anyway. So with these guys, well, I got my speed up pretty good now. So we'll move you guys over here. I can even pick the water tank up and stuff, and we can move that over here, though. So, at least everybody's over here. You guys can all just hang out here and behave yourselves. We can clear some of these rocks and everything. Now, for the most part, our raft is our base, but like I said, I want something where I can grow kibble and do some other things. There's no big animals over here, so it's a good spot to just get things done when you need to think and regroup, you know? Okay, those are mesh. And we do have some thatch down here. I guess the easiest way to do this would be to go and get some thatch. We can always buzz right across so to get thatch. Is bird going to give us a hassle? You going to give us some excitement? I don't have any fish yet, but I still don't know why they fly up in the air when you bullet them. But let's see. We did clear this pestle, right? Can I pick this up? Yeah. So I can pick that up. And I can even pick these up. Okay, good. Alright, so there is a lot of room right here. It's just a matter of having the resources now. So, a little at a time. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Gotta go all the way around this. Not a lot of wood. I hate grinding for. After all that stone we did for the raft. So maybe we can make this out of wood. Look at this. Nice. I gotta get up in here. I mean, we could even make a nice little thatch one for now, but we should build it at least out of wood. You know what, before I even start all this, one more. Now I'm going right down to the base. Because, ooh, that hurt. Why should I be breaking my back when I got all these smithies? And I know we have enough metal. We didn't use all of our metal, right? 8 metal here. I know I had metal. Now I know a lot of the things expire. But metal doesn't. Here we go. Here's 10. I don't even know why I'm moving it. It's in the smithy. right away, I can craft that, and we're going to need a pick. We're also going to need a hatchet. I am not going through all of this without metal picks and hatchets, for crying out loud. Not like last time. I don't want ranged, I want melee. There we go. There we go. We already got a pike. So we can replace that. Is that it for the metal? Listen to the noise. We need more metal. What are these birds doing out here? Why aren't you out there helping? It sounds like they're causing drama. We got a drop over here too. Anything good? A little bit of rock. What's this saddle? An Ichthyosaurus saddle, huh? Okay, don't really need narco seeds. Ichthyosaurus, isn't that what those are? Are they that big now you can ride them? No. They're Ichthyo... What's the name of those? Let's see. Did I use all my metal just crafting that pike? Well, that's no biggie. There's plenty of river rocks around. I guess we did, huh? Alright. Now, I thought we crafted them. They said we could. No. Alright, so we only need 1 for that, and we need 8 for that, so we need to get some metal here quick. Okay. These rocks have metal. We can collect enough, I think. There's 1. They don't have big metal, but they'll be enough to get our tools. There's 2. Can always already make our pickaxe. Come on, hit that rock. There's 3. Not the best, but they give you some. There's 4. 5. They'll serve their purpose anyway. 6. And we need 8 for the hatchet, right? So we need 9 altogether. Let's break it already. I guess that's it. We need more stone. Got an extra pick in here. We only need a couple more. 7, I believe. Right? 8. 1 more. Yeah, we'll do 2 more, so we get 10 altogether. There's 9. 1 more will be 10. That should be plenty. Yep, okay. Let's go craft that up quick. Get over here. I really don't feel like grinding with we got 4 here. We'll cook a little bit more of this up and we will get our tools. We can at least get our pick for now. Yeah, we still need 5 more, so. Here's our pick. That's done. And things won't be so painful, at least trying to harvest some trees and stuff to get a couple foundations. That was crazy. There's not a lot of trees in this area, so it's going to be, you know, it's going to be a little bit of a grind, but I don't want to spend a whole episode just grinding like I did the first few just to get the raft. I'd rather get on the raft and get into some spots. that have a little more resources. But for now, we do have to put something down. We got to lay some kind of roots, right? At least in the beginning here. I did pick up the crop plots. Man, trying to get this poop before it disappears is a drama sometimes. Come on. Gosh, right on the frickin'. There we go. Boy. Alright. Look at the texture there. Looks like we got termites. Okay. I always end up putting my stuff out. Here's 4. Come on. 4. 5, 6. What do we need? 8 we need. Then we can have our hatchet. Might as well walk over here. And 2 of you guys are one on my shoulder. You guys are everywhere. There's our 8. We should be able to get our hatchet now. There it is. And we already got the pike. So that's a good start. We'll work to our crossbow next. I'm going to get my weight up to 1,000 pounds and stop leveling that then. That'll be good. If I can carry 1,000 pounds myself, that's not bad. Now we can. We do have some poop, but we're probably out of seeds. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could put 1 in each crop plot now to get crops started. What do you think? We need seeds, right? We're going to have to put those back down in a corner somewhere. Maybe we can put them up in the back. So then when we build here, they're not in the way at the moment. We could even put them up here close to the water tank. But we need seeds. I'm looking for you, buddy. Alright, let's grab some seeds and see if we can get our crop plot started anyway. Not so much worried about the build. Because we got the base. I mean, we got a bed and everything. Campfire, so we're good with all that. Right now we need seeds. They only last so long. Got our little protector following still. Got you loaded down, buddy. Let's see. You gotta have some seeds in there by now. Okay. First things first. We'll get the narcos. Yeah, we're getting some seeds here. There we go. Savor root. Okay. Lots of fiber. And some hide too. That's all the seeds we got was. Got long grass and savor root, huh? That's okay. Yeah. We'll try that again. Give me seeds. We need rock carrot and citronal. And we still need a pig. But you gotta work with what you got in the beginning. Look at the floating rocks here. Sooner or later you figure they would fix this stuff. It's okay. Like I said, I don't care if you get a small moss shops when you're early in the game like this, you can't beat them. Probably the best team to have in the beginning. Makes things so much easier, especially narcotics in the beginning. Alright, let's see. I bet you got me some rock carrot this time. We definitely are picking up some berries for... Here's more savor root. There we go. Oh, that's long grass again. There we go. There's rock carrot. And there's citronal. So we're golden with seeds now. Let's see here. And we got fiber everywhere. I didn't miss anything. Level up your weight a little bit more. Could even put him on wander and he'd just wander around collecting stuff. Okay, now it's just a matter of figuring out where we want to put these things. He's a happy camper. Who's laying eggs over here? It's one of mine, that's for sure. Who just pooped? Was it you, Willie? Was it mouse chops? Was that you? We got one of these guys? Was it me? Oh, it was you. Alright, we should have enough. You want to join the fun? Alright, we're going to put these up here, I guess. We might as well. We'll keep them out of the way for now. I think I'll spread them out since we do have the room here. It's going to look stupid. Should we put them here? Where do I want to go with these? I don't want them too far away. I'll put them down here by the water. I'll do that. We'll keep it simple for now to just walk in and grab stuff. Alright, let's see. We'll put a poop in you and we'll give you long grass. This guy, fertilizer, and savor root. You can be the rock carrot. And you can be the citronal. And we'll give you an extra fertilizer because that's, oh, we do have a, we might as well do this. Alright, so that's all of them. Now we need water. We got our water tank. We'll put that right over here. Is it? Did I put that water tank away? No, I didn't pick it up yet. Okay. So we're just going to move it. Unless putting them there, it's probably might be covered. Nah, we're out of range. Okay, so we got to move the water tank. That's okay. Not a big deal. We'll pick that up. We'll pick you up. And we'll just move you over here. And we got irrigation. And we could just build around this eventually. We'll move this stuff. We'll make a nice greenhouse or something. Never really had a nice big base with a greenhouse and stuff. I'm always on the run. Alright, let's put our water tank down before these seeds go to seed. Put you in the water. And the water tank. We'll just stick you right over here. And you guys should be nice and irrigated. Look at that. So that's good. Our crops are now watered. Look, they're growing already. Nice. Irrigated, irrigated. They should all be irrigated. And we got our kibble started. Well, our veggies for our kibble anyway. Now we need a place to put some foundations and our cooker. We got our metal. So that'll be nice. Our metal tool. I guess we'll start with foundations for wood, a wooden base, huh? For this, we're gonna need fiber, thatch, and wood. What? Oh, I killed my Pego. Well, he need to quit following me so close. Well, that's one down. Where is he? He must have got too close. I couldn't see him in the weeds. Sorry, buddy. Well, there's so many of them around. That's okay. That's why I don't like letting them follow me around like that. Not when I'm working. They get a little too close. That's actually in the first episode. I was wondering where Hector's baby went, and I ended up killing him when I went back and looked at the video. I was wondering what the heck happened to the other mouse chops. And that's exactly what happened. He was following me so close, and I was grinding a little bit for getting meat. And he got in the way, and he ended up toast. He ended up part of the meat package, actually. Okay, so I'm going to come over here. We're going to find our wooden foundations. We're going to track them. It's much easier to see. Oh, jeez. That's all we need is fiber. Right, so we need 20 thatch and 80 wood. So now the hardest thing around here is trees. Because there's really not a lot. Okay. And getting up there is a pain. But at least the island's pretty safe to run around and harvest stuff. Well, this spot anyway. It shouldn't be hard or long before we end up with a nice little base. Definitely won't be as hard as, you know, trying to build that raft. That was a lot of grinding. We could just make it small for now. We'll put a little cooker on there and stuff. Just some things that we need so we can get some kibble going. Then we'll go after a couple of tames. But like I said, not until we have kibble. And we might end up going back to that swamp. One thing nice about having old Mossy there is we need fiber, and I got more fiber than I need. That's one of his main resources. He just harvests automatically, so if I don't have a bunch in here, which obviously we do, and we could probably repair you while we're here. Alright, let's see how many we can get here. 7. That's a good start. See, it won't take long. We'll get a lot more. Than we did with stone, that's for sure. I guess 8 is a good start. So we'll get one more, and we have 8 there. And then we could start on some walls. Little base, not real big. Look at this. Still, these rocks are going to keep spawning. That's good because they'll always give us a little bit of metal, but if we put a base there, I don't know if that's going to be a problem or not. Let's get rid of this one. Okay. So, we'll come out here a little bit. We don't want to go too close to the water. Yeah, we'll go about that wide. Because the water's right there. Need some more wood, some more thatch, and fiber we don't even have to worry about. And if I want now, the smart thing to do, if I really, really want to collect a lot of these resources, just jump on the parasaur, load him up, and load myself up, and by the time I come back I'll have everything I need to just go through and build the whole damn base. I'm not making this one too big for now. I wanted to do our first build here because it is very quiet. The island is quiet. So it's not exciting, but at least we'll get progress made. And then when we get into dangerous territory, we'll start changing to our other base will be made at least out of stone. And I myself can carry 1,000 pounds, so it can get a lot. What is that over there? Is that something walking around, or is it just... It's just a dodo. We might have to claim a dodo or two for some eggs for kibble. Ah, I'm actually encumbered. Alright, how big do I want to make this? Do I want to just start going with walls, or... I can make 11 more foundations if I want. We got 8. Let's go to 12. Wait a minute. We'll go to 4. 4 more foundations. And we'll start cranking up some walls here. We'll see what that does. Well, I have all this stuff. Look at this. Can I walk down here, or am I going to fall and hurt myself? I'm pretty weighted down. I can't get up there. There we go. Gonna be a little slow. I am weighted down a little bit, but that's more the crafting, not my weight. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. I do want to put a greenhouse on. Let's check our crops. I bet you they're starting pretty good. Look at this. Yeah, that ain't gonna take long. We need a pig, though. Alright. Let's see how far we get here. Do we want to go one more wide, or is that water going to be a problem? I don't want to be right in the water, so I'm going to stay clear of that. We'll come out this way more. 3. I guess I could just make it pretty long and then expand out later, right? But this right here would be a good start. I want foundations that way. I should have started out there, because once we get out there, but we could separate this too and make this even just our greenhouse. Doesn't have to be big. Alright. Let's get some walls up for now. We'll come over here. We'll start with some basic walls. Let's try that one again. We might as well make you a doorway. And we can put some windows in it and stuff so we definitely can see out. Not that we're going to be attacked by too many things. We'll give them a double door there. In the front. I guess another window here. Okay. We don't really need too many windows on this side. Just maybe one here. Yeah, one over there. And one there. That way we can see. On the sides, we got the door here to see out. We got a door here to see out. I should have put a window there to make it all symmetrical. We can always change that. Might as well keep it even. Alright. Do I want to go too high? Not really. We could start with ceilings. We are going to need a door. Yeah, we can only get one for now. We'll put the double door in, and we'll get a little bit more wood, and we'll be good, because we got to do the windows. Alright, so put our double door here. That'll be nice. Get a regular door there, and a ceiling. So, we'll go and get some more wood. I don't know how many ceilings that's going to take. We'll just crank a bunch out. You know, I didn't even check and see. I did get some building supplies in that one drop, and I didn't even look, but because it's so easy to just run over here and grab wood. I should actually check, though. Shouldn't be much to get some ceilings, though. Especially with no interruptions. I don't know exactly what kind of design I'm going to do. I don't want it to be just square, but in the beginning, of course, that's how I'm going to start it. I'll look into some different builds later. Right now, I want a place to just put some things. Have a place to call home when we're not in the raft. Let's come down here. So I don't just want everybody just hanging out. I could also make a little pen to keep everybody safe from these birds. Places to as of like I'm talking about now. You're gonna start. Now. We're gonna try this different bird. Ha! And that's how you do that. Now, while you're unconscious, can we be lucky enough to actually find any fish without getting eaten by a shark? Come on, is there any fish around? Of course we can't find fish. I don't see anything here. Okay, hold on. You'll be out for a little bit. Let's come over this way. See, you never know what's gonna happen, guys. What have we got? Lots of... That's a little too much. No, 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 no. We don't want to be messing with that guy. It's deep over there, jeez. How about over here amongst the coral? Where the heck are all the little fish? Megalodons everywhere. Lots of oil rocks, though. Come on, I just need a simple fish, jeez. Come on this side. I've been saying I was going to tame one of these damn birds. Here we go. There's no megalodons on this side. Let me grab a couple of you guys. Let's get up and get some air. Okay. That ought to work for now. I'll run back over here before this guy wakes up. And we'll have our first bird tamed if we can keep him unconscious. Let's hope he doesn't get up. So I guess you're going to have to club these guys because I bullied them and shot them with arrows and everything. He only got 18 right now, but we'll keep him asleep too. Let's see how much it actually takes him. I'll feed you all of these. You ain't waking up. You guys are a pain in my butt. I got more fish here for you. Okay. That'll solve that. Ooh, I need that. Come here, you. So I guess if you want to get these birds, you're going to bolo them. Use a club to knock them out, because you shoot them in an arrow with an arrow, you just kill them. You know, they're that sensitive. But that's how I started the one episode out. That was my goal, to tame one of these guys. So we will see. Why does it say one fatty? That must be the fish that we have. Alright. How many sailings did I get anyway? Or can I get? 11. I'm going to craft them all up while I'm here. And we did need another door, didn't we? I don't know if I'm going to have enough left for a door, but... Nah, we need some stone for that. While we're waiting for this guy... Did I break my hatchet or something? Seriously? I broke my metal hatchet. Huh. Already. I don't know how I did that. Now the game's gonna tweak. Every time I tame. What is up with that? I'm gonna have to reload this for a minute, guys. I don't know what it is, but every time I start taming, this thing starts getting weird on me. It runs good for a while, and then we go right back to that stuff. The twitching and the tweaking. No idea why. We'll make sure there's no dillies around here. Okay, that seemed to straighten it out for now. Come here, Klepto. He's starting to tame up a little bit. He's a level 45. He's a itchy Thornus. Itchy. You get a love-hate relationship with these things. You love to have him as a pet. Well, he's pretty beat up from that club. They're good when they're on your side, and when they're not, you want to just wipe out every one of them that you see. I remember in the beginning when I first started playing, these things had me terrified. When I was first starting to put a thatch hut down, my first build ever, and they just kept me in the hut. There was 3 of them, and I couldn't get out. They just kept killing me, and it was ridiculous. And finally I learned they weren't that bad. But I learned to hate them early on when I first started playing Ark. It was pretty funny. I don't know how long he's going to take to eat, but we're definitely going to keep him asleep with berries. And I'm going to feed him the whole lot. I don't care. I got plenty. I don't have to worry about my seeds. They're already planted. We got plenty of ceilings. Our first little structure's almost done as far as getting closed in. And I can probably craft my door now, too. There it is. We only need 1. So that'll be ready when we go back, too. You know what I don't really see? I'm not getting a taming ping on him. Huh. It's a good thing he's not in the grass somewhere. I don't know why. We still don't have one? See, it should be showing me that he's taming. Huh. He's going to be a plus 22. He's a level 45. Not that I really care that he's huge, but he'll make a good shoulder pet, and he'll get us fish and make it prime meat. We'll show you how all that works. That could be a whole episode on how to use one of these guys. Right now, we're just going to tame him up and continue our build. And make sure he doesn't get hit by a Dilophosaur or something stupid. Yeah, the swamp's down there. When we want to tame some beasties after we get kibble, we'll be taking a trip down there. That's where we can find our baryonyx and stuff for cave runs, and we can find a nice sarco to get us around in the water. See if we can trap some of them. We can use the raft if we can get in close to get one or two things. But I really want to make a drop-in pit. But the way this, look at this. The way this game is running, I don't... Is that this freaking... Is it Arc or is it my computer? What the hell? I do not understand why I have to keep doing this. And why after so long the game starts doing that. I'm gonna have to... I verified my files and everything yesterday. Everything's good, so... It did say it was gonna reload 4 files. And it reloaded them, and today when I went in, it had this... It was updating, so I don't know if that issue's gonna straighten out. I sure hope it straightens out. Because it's making it hard to play a game here. Everything load up. Okay. That straightened it out for now. Better watch for pegos too. These little guys can ruin your day sometimes and come up and hit a tame just trying to steal shit. Should we get a dodo for... We'll just knock these guys out. We're laying eggs. I don't want too many dodos. Dodos drive me crazy when you have them as a tame. I should make a little dodo pen. Maybe we'll do that build. I'm not quite ready for that yet, but what kind of dodos we got around here? Any high levels? You're at 15. I'm gonna knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. You're level 80. Go to sleep. Any berries for you? Here. We'll tame a male. And we'll look for a female. Is this the baby? Or just another? You're a female, but you're only a level 15. You're running. So I smacked your boyfriend. We'll let him find us later. I don't want to get too far away from this bird. You're a male. You're level 20. I'm not going to tame up the small ones. We'll take the male that we just knocked out. When we see another high level and we get a female, we'll grab one of them. That way we can start getting some eggs. We make some kibble. We'll have some basic dodo eggs. Come on, you're going to take a while, huh? Well, this guy's taming up slow. I don't really have any prime fish meat. I could have tried to slay a megalodon, but I don't think so. What's down here? You're that other one. Yeah. How about you? You're at 35. You're probably that's... Yeah. What about you? You're level 50. You'll do. You're a little better. Go to sleep. Okay. I got some berries for you. Do I have any berries in here besides narco berries? Guess not. Really? How's that? Get out of here. Your freaking dodo attacked me. That ought to do it. Okay, so we got that started for our little dodo farm. Let's see what we got here. It shouldn't take much. I'll give you all these guys. I'm not too concerned. Yeah, you're gonna tame up quick enough. Let's go check on our bird, make sure he's safe. Yeah, level 119. Okay. Yeah, you could just... I guess you can follow me for now. I got you a girlfriend, too. Where's our bird? Yeah, he's going slow. That's for sure. I'll give him the whole 100. So we're starting to get some tames. Your other dodo's up over there. I don't see any dillies at the moment. I'm sure when he gets close to being tamed, that's when we're going to end up with a Dilophosaur or two coming around or something stupid. That's just the way Ark Ascended works. Let's go get this other one to follow us. Where'd you end up? Oh, 74, huh? Follow me. So we do got a pair of dodos. We'll collect these eggs for kibble. You know, I didn't even think of that. They're all over the beach down here. So if you need dinosaur eggs for some basic kibble, I wouldn't even really have to breed dodos. Because they do tend to be a pain. When there's so many walking around down here on the beach, it's pretty easy to find eggs. Okay. Because dodos will drive you crazy. Here they are. You just listen to them all day. That's all you hear is dodos. They follow you around and they get annoying. I'm going to pen them up and leave them there. Okay. You're still asleep. You're at 43%. I don't want to hang out here all day, but I don't really want to have to go do spike walls all the way around it just so I can keep them from getting hit. So we're going to tame this guy up. We got him. We got two dodos. It's just a matter of waiting for this guy to tame up now. Don't step on my tame. Hey, hey, hey. Get out of the way. Get out of there. Go. Really? You know? Don't hit my bird. Did you kill my bird? He did. Why do I do stupid things? Yeah. You know how long it took me to get that damn bird? Get out of the way, dodos, or you're gonna... Man. Don't ever hit something like that when you got a tame right there. That was dumb. No, you're freaking meat now. Well, I won't have to worry about ending the episode. Or waiting too long. Well, that was stupid. That's okay. We can always get another one, and we'll try the club method again. We'll go back and we'll put the rest of our building together. Make sure these dodos can follow us. That was dumb. Sometimes I just get impatient. Impatience and things walking around do it to me every time. I want to smack them and make them run. Look at our plants, though. We got eggs. That's okay. These dodos should find us. Here they come. Yeah, they're pretty good that way. They do find you. Okay, so. You guys stop here. We're gonna need some quick ramps. We got the door on here, right? Yeah. Windows, let's get the ceilings. We got 11 ceilings, which should be more than enough, I think. We might need one more. Should we do a hatch frame over here? We'll do it in the back. In case we want to go up on top. Look at that. I needed one more. That's okay. A little bit more wood and some ramps, I guess. You guys are gonna stay, right? Yeah. Ooh, dodo poop. And eggs. That's always good. See, it is good to have some of these tames. Can't believe I messed up that bird. Well, yeah, I can. I do things like that. Thought that was a poop. Alright. Let's come up here, we'll get some more wood, and we will make some ramps, and we'll make some windows. And we'll figure out what to do on top. And in the meantime, our plants are growing. We gotta get a cook pot. Make a fabricator. We're gonna make a generator. We got all kinds of projects we gotta do. We're just starting out basic right now. And we're collecting a couple tames as we go. Yep. I'm strong. Okay. Let's see if that's good. We'll craft up what we need when we get there. Alright, we need one more ceiling, right? There's our hatch frame. We do need a ladder for that. Because we might build on top, of course. We'll do something up there. I don't know what yet, but that way we have that all situated. We'll do that up here. Okay. About ramps. Put one there. We need one for over here. Alright. And we're going to need... Oh, where's a raft? We got any stone in? Look at our raft. Unbelievable. None of my stuff is here until I reload the game again. See what happens when you... Now watch this. Now what I'll do is reload this and my raft will be back. See? What is up with that? I have no idea why. I mean, it's playing, but it's rather annoying to come back and half your stuff is missing until you reload the game again. Very strange, very strange. And poof, we're back. That's weird. Alright, we're looking for stone. And let's see if we can get some doors. There they are. 3. I guess we're going to need more. We're going to need more stone, and I don't have any in this smithy. Let's check over here. We got more here. There we go. That's a little better. So we got a lot of windows we put in there. And that's going to finish this guy up pretty good. We have our first building, if it stays there. Okay, and we'll decide what we're gonna do after that. Alright. We didn't really put a door on this yet, so yeah, we got enough. Okay, so first things first. A door, window, 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 window. Probably gonna have just enough, look at that. And one for you. So we're good. We got this building done. We'll figure out what we're gonna put in here. That's gonna be today's episode. We did mess up that bird. And somewhere along the way I lost... Oh, when I reloaded the game, I gotta go find Klepto. So I'll do that. I'll see you guys in the next episode, and we'll figure out what we're doing next. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Moving right along. Later, guys.